Welcome back to beautiful Escondido, California. We're about a half hour north of downtown San Diego. This is the Challenge at Reidy Creek, presented by Innova Disc Golf and Doghouse Disc Golf Shop. I am Ian Anderson, joined by Cory Murrell. As always, our lead card, Cory, Manny Torres, Daniel Perry, Sias Elmore, and your defending champion, Damien Trunkey. Should be good.
We got an absolute doozy on our hands here. Manny Torres, the 11 under par, over 1070 rated. Round one, looking to hold on to that lead, but like you said, we've got a host of others chasing him down, and the chase begins here on par 4, hole 1, 515 feet. The eagle is there for the taking if you can really go large. I think the majority of the field is probably going to lay up short of these green and bunkers because the approach is pretty routine from there. So love to get your round started off with a birdie, and this is definitely a hole to do that on.
Manny Torres up first. Your bucket bro in the flesh.
I like it, man. To get him out here on a sunny course. The powers lie underneath the brim, Ian. We all know this. We all appreciate this. Steep hyzer from Manny.
A flippy disc, too.
Yeah, seriously.
That thing is moving right and thankfully past the golf green.
Yeah, I mean, clip the tree still had enough juice to get past the green. That was touched up.
Torres has that next level arm, Cory.
100% agree.
Daniel Perry, absolute shredder out of SoCal.
Yeah, rocking the backwards cap, looking to lay up here, I think, though. He throws far, but he doesn't throw elite level far. So I think, honestly, a course like this really plays to his advantage. Doesn't really bait him into trying to go large. So great thrower of the disc. Looking for good stuff out of Daniel.
That was Toro off the tee for Daniel. This should be a zone.
Probably his zone is my guess.
Zone from Trunkey. It was the zone.
Back-to-back champ, though, and had a great round one. Really was making all the putts he needed to.
He was really solid on the green yesterday. Hopefully he can keep that up today. Elmore with a matrix.
The Sias Squatch, formerly a NorCal staple, now been in San Diego for some years at this point.
Yep. That was a terrible shot, Cory.
That was bad.
Yeah, he is way left, incredibly out of position. This is just going to be a layup.
Also, like, one of the more self-deprecating humans you're ever going to run into, and I think it, like, plays well for his game. You know, not a lot of high expectations, taking it as it goes.
Sias kills me on the course, man. He's so funny.
I know.
The parry, the approach is gorgeous for Daniel. Strong start to the day.
Perfectly done. Perfectly hidden behind the score graphic, too.
Trunkey and his second.
I will say the slightly elevated baskets make for a little bit difficult framing sometimes. Takes a lot more room on the frame. Great shot by Trunkey, though.
The third for Elmore. That's his pyro.
Going.
And it tried to go around that tree, did not go around that tree.
Is in the tree.
We could not find the disc in the tree, so a lost disc penalty. Because there's no 2 meter. If there's a 2 meter, you take it right there, I think, right?
No, you have to see the disc. Just like going OB. If you go OB but you can't find the disc, you do have to take the lost disc.
But as a result, he's going back to where he just threw and now throwing a Proton Pilot. Throwing 5.
I'm shocked he did not go off the jump. He throws those, like,
I know,
gentle force turns so well.
You can tell by the camera movements, he tricked both of us with that hyzer line. Yeah, we both thought he would go low. Torres opens his round with a birdie. Strong from your leader.
Good putt. Confident on the green. I mean, that's what you're looking for after a guy has a really good round, is in the lead. Like, is he going to be tentative at all? I don't think Manny is.
Also a great start for your defending champion, 2-time defending champion, Damien Trunkey, and Perry with a drop-in of his own. Elmore, oof.
Yeah, tough life there, Elmore. Hate to see the double bogey, dropping 3 strokes of the card, but, you know, Sias is that guy. He can overcome that stuff. I'm looking for him to strike here. Hole 2, definitely a birdie hole for this caliber of players. 305-foot island hole. Everything not in maybe 36 feet of the basket is going to be hazard, though. So no, like, advance to a drop zone. You got to make the putt from where you're at.
Torres, first to tee. Work back nicely. That's mid C1.
Yeah, nice enough. You'd like to be a little closer, though.
Yeah, feel that. Toro again for Perry. 3 shots, all Toro shots so far for Daniel Perry.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice one too. A little team stamper.
Trunkey, there's the zone. Splashed out on the near ace yesterday, but playing a little more conventional today.
Yeah, I mean, no reason to get it up to chain height on this one. I think it was probably a slight misrelease, but
Yeah, that was destined for hazard if it missed.
It kind of takes that for aces, though.
Yeah, no, it really does. Elmore with the matrix. Best of the bunch.
Great shot.
Trunkey. Near circle's edge for this birdie putt. You gotta hit metal when there's hazard right there, Corey. Oh no.
Yeah, that's tough. Air ball into the hazard, and now like the definition of a death putt.
Ooh, yeah, this is going 50 long with an air ball.
On
Hard
the
sit.
pole. Yep.
That was great. Great recovery putt from Trunkey. Torres down the hill looking at 2.
Good
Man,
putt.
He's so solid.
He really is.
There's not a lot of holes in that game. you know?
No, and he's just so smooth. He never feels out of control. I mean, a lot like Sias in that way. Like, they're both just smooth operators. They're not flailing around. Like, the timing's always there.
Elmore showing off that great putting of his, makes a nice birdie. Perry answers with one of his own.
Top of the chains. Stays in. He's got great pace. We said it round 1. The pace on the putt's so impressive with Daniel.
2 for 2 start for your top 2 contenders as we head to hole 3.
Yeah, hole 3, par 4, 591. I think really the trick on this one is going to be off the tee. You got to get inbounds, essentially past this path if you want to have any chance at getting the birdie. From there, though, it's a pretty routine up and down, not too far, and the discs like to settle in this little kind of lower undulation that this basket is set in.
Torres first. That destroyer?
I think that's that DD1
Oh.
that we saw him throwing at Masters Cup is my best guess. The Orbit DD1.
That's not a bad spot, to be honestly.
No, again, past the path. It doesn't really matter. You're kind of approaching it.
Boss coming from Daniel Perry.
Oh, he says, "Oh no," right out of his hand.
And that is in
It
the
trickled.
hazard. Wow.
It trickled.
Back onto the path.
Yep.
It looked like he made it across for a second. Elmore. Octane. Going high speed here.
Can he get it?
Got it.
Yes.
Lovely shot.
I think the hazard actually starts like on the left side of the path. I don't think you actually have to clear that.
Yeah.
But as far as getting into the strike zone for a birdie, you kind of have to clear it.
I believe that's the nuke for Trunkey. Yeah, that is.
Yep, that tracks.
Nice drive from him.
This run-up sucks, boys.
Sias was not having fun with this run-up. Kind of some bumps and some lumps and going uphill, too.
Yeah, the holy trinity for frustrating shots. But
A gem.
great. And that's that kind of like baby force shot that he's so good at throwing, like really controls the angle on the ground so well.
There's the Perry disc on the ground.
Interesting going eagle here.
Maybe needed the distance, you know?
Yeah.
He was pretty far off to the left.
Oh, pretty far, but it's like, it's not your Firebird, right? That's like we've decided to slightly flexier, flippier eagle.
You know, it definitely is. Looks like a zone up the hill for Trunkey. A little short, but puttable. And Manny opting for the forehand approach.
I think they're actually called Horizon DD1s. I think Discmania calls those
Oh,
Horizons.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Ooh, Vex Vessel, one of my favorite name discs.
That's a good. We learned about that one at Masters Cup. Catches the tree on the way in, though, and that will keep him at circle's edge, if not just outside, putting for birdie.
Tailwind, got to get it up in the air. Just dropped it.
Perry, a little crosswind for his putt as he putts downhill. This could run away from him.
He's getting all sides of the green here. Hit a big one from the right side yesterday. Good, consistent, clutch putt, man. Not losing pace here to Manny.
Trunkey hoping to fight back after that bogey on 2. Continuing to be impressed with his putting. He missed that one on 2. It was a tough look, though. You know.
And the shirts say Buckets, Ian. You better be a good putter if you're wearing a shirt named Buckets.
Shouts to Santa Maria. Elmore, birdie putt. Back to even off the day after the double start.
Yeah, kind of a wild round for Sias, but at this point, you know, no harm done. Now you get 15 more holes to try and go as far under as you can.
Welcome back to the action. Looking at hole 4. Kind of a shorty for this course, but man, so much danger.
Absolutely. Golf green way off right. Not really in play, I would say, for this hole, but the bunker just to the right of the basket and then obviously the hazard all to the left of that cart path are very much in play here. As far as the greens go in this course, I would say it's not quite as devastating as a lot of them, but you're going to want to put it close because this has rollaway or airball potential if you're short right.
Tesla for Elmore. Leaking right.
Yeah, a little bit pulled.
It's
Fine.
safe at least.
Yeah, I mean, that's the miss if you got to miss.
Yeah, agreed. Went justice yesterday. That looked like one in his hand again, Corey?
It looks like a mid-range. Looks flat. Is flying overstable.
I think it is. This needs to get down. Not
No
to
dice.
be. No.
Yeah.
And it's kind of double penalty with that hazard, man. You're in the stuff with a stroke.
Extra punitive, for sure.
It really is. Torres. What's he swinging on, Corey? Do you know?
I think it's probably a deflector. Could be like a pyro, though.
Whatever it was.
Whatever was it parts.
Freaking gorgeous. Perry. Going with the J.
Ooh, a little flip up.
It's a mid-range, right?
It is a long mid-range, kind of like in that. I think it's in that like 6-speed, 5-6 speed kind of thing.
I think he was hoping for more flip up.
Yo, kept dragging too. I
man.
thought I was gonna grab.
Yeah, you think a mid-range, maybe that slows down in time, but not to be. It's a long par putt for Trunkey. Honest effort that will turn into a bogey. Elmore for 2. Dangerous proposition.
Had the gusto. I think he's after the double bogey on 1. He's kind of playing loose, like just trying to make it happen.
That it was Perry's par putt that will also likely turn into a bogey. I don't know if we can give him that one. I think we can, actually. I take it back.
Oh my gosh, is right. Okay, now we're in the devastation zone if this goes bad.
Yeah, this is for double bogey. Tourniquet putt finds the pole at least.
Yeah. Good stroke there. An air ball shoots into that hazard, and we're into parts unknown for Daniel Perry, I imagine.
I think he didn't bring his chalk bag with him for that putt up the hill.
Oh.
And he got the grip issues. It's
No chalk?
No chalk. It's a little sticky out there. A little hot, little sticky. Looks like caught him with the grip. Torres will grab 3 strokes on Daniel Perry. All of a sudden, look at that lead.
It's ballooning.
Woo.
Only 1 birdie on the hole. The hole still played over par as a card. That's kind of crazy.
I mean, that hazard's so close to the
It
pin.
is.
The
It is.
hill leading you down there.
It's asking for it, for sure.
Easy to see it happen. Hole 5.
317 feet, plays a bit longer for sure. Uphill, off the tee. Really the best play, though, is going to be that firm sidearm off to the left, play into that hillside with those rocks right there. Backhands can get a little tricky because hazard long and left of the basket very much in play.
Torres
He can sling them.
This man's sidearm is sneaky good, man.
So far, really under control, like every shot.
It looks so calm. Matrix coming out of Elmore.
Matrix, interesting. He must have beat this one into perfection.
Circle's edge.
Good shot.
Yeah. Perry went forehand with the Sex Cal yesterday, going backhand
Trunkey.
Trunkey, excuse me, thank you.
Backhand with like a proxy or something, I think.
Yeah, it looks something
Look
MVP.
At this.
What a drifter that was.
That was so nice.
That was gorgeous out the hand. And now Perry going Calvin Destroyer.
Overstable. Kind of glideless as far as destroyers go, and that's what you get with that.
Popular run with the pros, those Calvin Destroyers. Mm-hmm. Perry looks like he's going to give this a bid down the hill for 2.
It's just a little tentative.
Yeah. Finds the cage at least, though, for a drop-in par. Elmore finds the chains with his putt.
Good putt. Oh, you got the little above angle there.
A little Cory Skycam.
Yeah.
And now on the ground here with Trunkey as he drops in the bird. 2 drop-ins on this hole. Pretty impressive.
Really impressive. 1 backhand, 1 sidearm, too. Kind of tasting the rainbow there.
I love that. As Buckets walks out of the screen, Buckets lines up a putt for 2.
See, Manny just rocks it. You know what I mean? He doesn't need to label it.
Par for Perry.
Unless you're Lewis Bitney, you label it, rock it. It's just a whole package deal.
We are going downhill. One of the most dangerous greens on this course, Corey.
Absolutely. It is pretty much the hardest hole on the course, I would say, relative to par. 384 feet of just terror. There's no point in this hole that you feel comfortable until you're about 12 feet into this basket. Golf green on the right, that if you're righty backhand, you're essentially trying to skip off and kind of slow your speed down a little bit, because the OB left is not your traditional OB. There is a forced drop zone about 55, 60 feet away that is not unmakeable, but an unlikely make.
This is the monster from Manny.
That's a monster?
I think it is. It's super overstable.
Oh, my gosh.
And he is in what used to be a bunker.
Yes.
If this is 2016,
yes,
that's a stroke.
Hazard. Yeah,
2026, we're chilling.
100%.
Elmore.
Oh, no.
The Tesla is leaking right and hits the flanner.
Hey, there you go.
Honestly, I think that solid.
Yes, I think it was a good kick for sure.
Trunkey. Absolutely parked this one up yesterday with the Raptor. It is leaking early today and into the hazard. Brutal.
He is fairly close, but not a
still C2.
Still a horrifying green, I should say.
There's the eagle from Perry. It is just getting dropped out of the sky.
It really is. I mean, that is just not your everyday eagle either. That has some glide.
Yeah.
And this is just comedy. I don't care who you are.
This is kind of the karma you get for getting having the flanner stop your disc, because you're now in the flanner throwing your second. But Sias unfazed, it looks like. And
I gotta say, flanner is like, maybe I've heard you say it before. That's a new one for me. I've never heard them called flanners.
That's a Dossism, dude.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, for sure. Nate Doss used to drop that all the time, and it wormed its way into my brain.
It's funny.
Yeah,
nothing else.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
Out of Daniel, that'll work for par. Torres, not much doing. Pitches over for his par. And Trunkey.
I thought he's at the front of it. All right. This is back.
Long look at par. OB looming, left and long as well. Get out of here, man.
Good putt.
What a monster make from Trunkey. What a baller.
That is a nutty run.
Isn't it?
That's crazy. I cannot believe he actually went for that.
I'm laying that up so hard. Elmore salvages the par. It looks like Torres and Perry will do the same. Pars around in a, everyone did it in a different way.
Not all pars are created equal kind of thing.
I like Manny's little wiggle there. You see that?
Do a little wiggle?
The little wiggle pre-putt.
Sometimes you got to get the wiggles out, Ian.
Yeah. Shades of Paul Macbeth with the 1 foot wiggle.
Oh.
One back. He just the whole body wiggle.
Hole 7, and I can tell you right now, I am wiggling my way to a par if I'm playing this hole, because 395 feet is just out of that distance range for the majority of players, and really this hazard short of the basket is what's gonna do it to you. The deal is, though, if you go long, you're safe. So if you can just chuck it into these bushes, you're unlikely to really go too far into them, and you should have a pretty routine birdie putt. If you hyzer out too far left, there is hazard, but I don't think these guys are going to be really concerned with that at all.
Torres first to tee.
Going way down low for this one.
Yeah, got a little bit of flip at the top of that flight. I don't think he wanted.
No.
He's going to be just a little long, but quite a bit right. Elmore.
I think this one could use a couple of branches trimmed on the tee pad, too.
This is an octane coming from Sias.
Just torqued over.
Ooh. Fine.
Safe, though, at least.
Yeah, true. Trunkey.
Could be good. Great. Just outside of the hazard. Still in the sand, not in the hazard, which is a weird thing.
That's how you do it, huh?
Yeah.
You skip it out of the hazard. Perry. Calvin Destroyer. Whoa.
With the speed boost.
That was crazy.
Oh, my God.
Thankfully, it did stop very quickly once it got into the brush.
But he is in the core of that bush.
Yeah, he is.
It's deep.
All up in it. Elmore second. That should be good enough for par.
Fine.
Tough look for Manny.
Going A2 on this is interesting. Yeah.
I think he was just laying that up.
Oh, he went right side of the bush. Okay.
I don't know if you saw that. Caught a little branch on the way out. You see
Did
that?
it?
Yeah,
Oh, my
yeah.
God. Sick putt, though. I mean, that thing was so burrowed into the bushes there. I for sure did not think he was going to make that.
Yeah. Elmore for par. Should be noted, Perry grabbing a stroke on Torres right there with the birdie. As a Manny will par.
Cutting it to 4.
Yep. Trunkey. What a drive, Damien. Lovely stuff.
Yeah, pretty fortunate not to stay in that bunker. Kind of got a little flip skittle out of that thing, but you take it if you're Trunkey. You know, it's been a wild round so far.
Let's go, Damien. I like that guy, man.
He's class act, really.
Yeah. Hole 8, par 4, 625. What's our pro play?
Oh, well, from my perspective, the pro play would be to actually film the drives as they are coming in the fairway. I'm going to work on that this round. Hopefully I nail it. But if you're a player, really, as long as you get it equal or long of this little knoll here, halfway up the fairway, you're going to be in position for the birdie. The little hodgepodge of bunkers and the path long of the basket are going to be the main obstacles on the hole. So you really want to push it long so that you can have a shorter, more, manageable approach into this green.
Trunkey, that's a nuke. That is low and right. And that is gone. No one ever found it.
Literally gone.
We looked for it for a solid 3 minutes, all of us
Oh,
tromping around
you looked
in there.
for it for well over 3 minutes. Emphasis on the solid.
Yeah. Perry, Calvin Destroyer.
Great shot. Should wrap that little berm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, perfect.
Bad news for Damien. He no longer has that awesome Z nuke. Good news for Ian. He doesn't have to film a purple Z nuke anymore.
Yeah, I love that for us specifically.
Yeah.
We're actually, you know what? We made a claim. They're losing all of the invisible discs. Zaylen Nash round 1.
That's right, huh?
Trunkey with the purple gone here.
Torres going up and over. Beautifully done.
Are we willing this to happen, Ian? At this point, I feel bad.
I kind of do. But you think the harder disc to film, also the harder disc to find in the brush.
Oh.
I'll throw that out there.
Okay. Sias going boom, but not just a controlled boom.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing crazy.
Little octane swing out of
So
Sias.
this is second drive now.
So this is a re-tee. Throwing 3 is Trunkey. And throwing a much better colored disc, even.
You don't love
This is early release, though.
that, though. He is going to be on the bad side of the berm.
Right next to this tree,
Oh,
too.
no.
And we're throwing 4.
Into a very tight technical green.
And now he will be throwing 6 after that hazard pull.
Not enthused, Mr. Trunkey is, I
No.
believe.
Elmore's second. A ways out into this guarded green.
No.
It was flying nice, Corey, and then it just dropped out of the
Yep.
sky into the hazard, unfortunately, for Elmore. He will have a chance for par, though. Circle's edge. Torres his second.
Going A2, love it. A little baseline plastic.
I lost my first ever A2 at this course.
Really?
Funny enough, yeah, the one Seppo Payu gave to me.
I love the baseline plastic on it. It's like super sticky and it's good disc, but
Barry! Oh, no!
Maybe a baseline plastic Toro gets the stick.
Kind of almost dropped in.
Such
but
a good shot.
Finds the hazard instead, but from the hazard, Elmore grabs a par. Let's go, Sias. Good putt. Can Perry do the same? Of course he can.
Good putt. Right on the pole.
The kid's very unflappable for being so young.
You're not wrong, honestly. He's kind of in it to win it. But I firmly believe the younger you are, the less flappable you are. Like, there's that sweet spot where you actually don't know that the stakes matter and all this stuff.
Can't overlook a great surgery putt from Damien Trunkey.
Beyond tourniquet. That was a replacement of some organ.
Yeah.
Now it's functioning again.
Yeah, great make to avoid the triple. Torres grabs a stroke on the card.
You know, Manny, not quite like as streaking them together as maybe he did during round one, but he's slowly putting together a really quality front nine here.
There's no red on that card either, which
exactly
the rest cannot say currently. Hole 9, par 3. What a tricky green.
Very much so. Definitely a gettable birdie for these guys, but the green falls off so quickly past the basket that, you know, it says 373, but if you throw it 373, you're going to be on the next fairway or at fairway of 18, putting likely bogey. So really the play is chalk it up for like 355, land there, do a little skidoo, and then make your putt.
Torres. That's in line, but that's like a 35-footer down the hill.
Just a bit further than you want for the putt there.
Perry with an eagle again. This worked yesterday.
I like this.
This is even better than yesterday.
Perfect. Yep. Pushed it a little bit in the woods yesterday, but that's prime.
Elmore. Octane.
I don't find Sias throwing a ton of fairways, you know?
Nah, he's high speed or mid-range.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trunkey. This was a glow eagle yesterday. It looks like he's staying with that.
Gleagle.
I am
Gleeking.
worried. I am worried.
Oh, no.
Finding the hazard, and that's a scary putt for par. Scary putt for birdie is what Torres has. I was sure that was going to be OB from my perspective.
Well, and if you from up there, you probably heard a sidewalk slap.
I did hear.
I figured that you guys would think
I was
that.
I was like, oh, it's in bounds when I walked over the hill. Too funny. Perry for par. Or sorry, Trunkey for par. I'd keep doing that. Pardon me there. Ugh, that is
makeable.
Makeable.
Yeah,
but a bogey. Elmore 2. A little short, but that just stayed right there.
Boys are scared of the putts today.
Let's see if Perry can find it. He's close enough, I feel like. Should give this a full go.
Yeah, good enough. Yep. Good. Maybe not the most confident make he's had for the day, but, you know, he's confident taking 1 to 2 strokes off these guys on this one.
Yep. Size a quick drop in for his par. On the way back for bogey, Damien. Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh.
That's the first bad putt, I feel like.
That's bad.
Yeah, where he really wanted that one back. Torres for par. High in the chains, but it does drop home.
Hard not to. He's putting from downhill like that. He putts from low to high. Like, you know, that's kind of what you got to do is hit up high in the chains.
And there is Trunkey with the double-double, Corey.
No fries.
The only time I want to say double-double is at the line in and out.
Not even animal style, man. That's just like double-double, no cheese. Just give me the meat patties and move on, I guess.
Oofda. He does get the line of the 9, though, with his beautiful turnover.
Yeah, I love this. Hole 5, just that beautiful draw shot right into the green. That's the flight of the disc you love to see.
Yeah, it's the prettiest. Hope you guys enjoyed part 1. We'll catch you for the finish of round 2.